Much to my chagrin, I forgot to hit record. So let's go to bed, and then I'll show you what I did. Obviously, what I did was I finished the shelter. And I'll only have to describe what this episode was like. Nothing too unusual. But as in life, the little differences matter. In this episode, I had to spend some time waiting for these trees to grow in this grove. I paused for a moment and talked to you about how birch and oak grow here, but the shelter was only oak. And I decided, which you missed, because I forgot to hit record, was that I would build the first part of this shelter, the workshop and living room, out of oak. But the bedroom and kitchen, for which I've left room, will be in birch. And perhaps so too will be this upper floor. And what of you? Anyway, my apologies. This process is typical, but every time I do it, it's also unique. From the staircase down to the mine, to the decisions on how to use local resources to build what is otherwise a very similar build. I think one other thought that I didn't share because I forgot to hit record was... now I forgot again. Oh, great. Oh, grove is growing up. Oh, nice. Yep. Well, you win some and you lose some. So again, my apologies. I've got plenty of episodes to choose from, so I guess that's that. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this brief episode. Apologies for failing to show the build, but it was by the numbers with a couple of variations, as I've mentioned. I hope you'll stick with me. I hope I hit record next time, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care. Oh wait, I remember. I wanted to share with you a little bit about my process. If you've been watching my series, you'll note I make this same basic shelter in each of the unique biomes that are available in Minecraft 1.1. I do this because part of the most exciting part of Minecraft is developing your first home base, your first site, your first shelter and going down into that first cavern. My process is to kind of do that in each of the unique biomes. So in Banks, it's the plains. In Divide, it's the taiga. In Echo, it's the swamplands. On Halfway Island, it's, as I suggested, the uniqueness of a biome surrounded by water. And here in Ione, it's the forest. And in, I forget the name now, I have to look it up, in the ice plains, Jordan Valley, will develop there. And in Lone Rock, the desert. Oh, and Fairview, the extreme hills. They'll all have a shelter, a lot like this one. And a grove, and a farm. And a small, what I call kitchen ranch, where we collect the animals. But don't harvest their meat drops. These builds are all very similar. But the building materials, the location, the slope of the land, the shape of the water, the views, they're all different. And so in this game, I get to build a starter base, one for each biome that the game provides. And each biome tries to stand alone. But as I do what I call recipe research, the knowledge I gain about the blocks and the items, that carries on across all the biomes. So knowledge is universal, but resource development is local. Anyway, that's the pattern of what you're seeing here. And then beyond the shelter, we'll be developing the whole biome with larger farms, larger builds that represent what you can do in the game to convert raw materials into resources. Anyway, just a bunch of thoughts, I guess, to replace the lost episode and the thoughts that were in them. I hope you've enjoyed this again, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Take care.